Do you know the quickest way of earning thousands of dollars in a short time? It can take a lot of time to make this amount of money. What if we tell you that you can make that money just in one day? Wondering how? Just like the robbery gang, which has looted millions of dollars at one attempt of their robbery. However, keep in mind that stealing is wrong and it may lead you to spend your whole life miserably in jail if you get caught. If you are a fiction enthusiast, then sit back and enjoy it, because in this video we will tell you about the 10 biggest robberies in the world that are going to leave you speechless. Before we proceed further, make sure to press the bell icon and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's jump to the number 10. The Dunbar armored robbery. This was the most significant money heist in the US when 5 men stole $18.9 million in only 30 minutes in Los Angeles, California. Dunbar Armored Facility Company was known to have tight security, where the alarm starts to beep even if you pass nearby the safe. However, in 1997, an impossible event took place. The mastermind, Alan Pace, with his friends decided to rob Dunbar. He was a great leader and has done all his homework before the robbery. Alan went through the layout and all the details about Dunbar, and it took him 2 years to come with this grand plan. On September 12, the group tied the guards, destroyed the security camera recordings, and escaped with cash bags filled with the highest denominations. Number 9. Great Train Robbery. Number 8. Alexander Andreevich Panin. This robbery was done by a hacker, the inventor of Spy Eye, known as Hardeman, who infected more than 1.4 million computers. Spy Eye is a type of virus that is secretly implanted in computers, through which robberies collected the bank account numbers and credit card credentials with a password and robbed hundreds of billions of dollars. His team member, Hamza Bendelaj, sold different versions of Spy Eye online and stole millions of banks' accounts. The Spy Eye was known as a Swiss Army knife of the hacking amount of cybercrime gangs. Number 7. Loomis Fargo. It was a terrible robbery of more than $17.3 million committed by David Gaunt, a supervisor at Loomis Fargo, Steve Chambers, Kelly Campbell, and other gang members. Kelly was an ex-employee of Loomis Fargo. She introduces David Gaunt to Steve's chamber. Steve Chamber was a childhood friend of Kelly and was an ex-FBI informant. Only one other employee used to work with Gaunt while loading money to the van during this weekend. One day, he internationally dropped his own key ring on the ground, consisting of 200 keys. This way, he checks the entire keys with the lock and finds the exact key that can fit in the van lock. After that, Gaunt stole the van and met with other gang members. They shifted the loot to cars and got separated. Gaunt went to Mexico with $50,000 stuffed in his boots. Chamber also started to spend the money after a month and bought a house, lavish decorations, and a velvet Elvis carpet. Eventually, at last, they all get caught by American police because of using the looted money carelessly. Number 6. The Knightsbridge Security Deposit Robbery. The mastermind of this robbery was Valerio Vice, a perfect criminal of Italy. He planned a great idea of theft and entered a bank with his fellow gang member on the day of the robbery and asked the manager to show him a safe deposit box. On reaching the cabin, they pulled out guns on the manager and employees. They looted $97 billion and escaped successfully, but eventually the thief was arrested when he was shipping his Ferrari to the home in England. Number 5. The Dar es Salaam bank heist. You will be amazed to know that this unexpected tragedy happened in 2007. Dar es Salaam Bank is a private bank in Baghdad. It was found that the thieves have contacts with the local police and bank employees. With the help of that employee and a police guy, they passed safely from several checkpoints quickly. It was a robbery of more than $282 billion. Huge amount of money, right? Number 4. The British Bank of the Middle East robbery. When Lebanon was in between civil war crisis, a robbery took place during those days. The robbers did this robbery in 1976. They took advantage of the situation and entered the British Bank of Middle East by exploding the wall of a church. Furthermore, for opening the vault, they have a professional locksmith. The robbers escaped with $44.5 million, including cash, gold, stocks, and jewels. Number 3. The Banco Central burglary. The Banco Central burglary was one of the successful robberies written in the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's greatest bank robbery. To make this mission possible, a gang consisting of 25 members worked on this. Before 3 months of the robbery, the gang started their homework and set up a fake landscaping business for looting the bank. They were selling plants, including natural and artificial grass. To reach the bank vault floor, they dug a 256-foot deep tunnel in 2005. People living there think it's the gang's routine business work and have no idea that such a terrific accident can happen due to this business work. The tunnel had its own air circulating system and lights covered with wood and plastic. In August, they reached the wall through the tunnel and looted 5 containers of 50 real notes. It was a robbery of more than $71.6 million. Number 2. Antwerp Diamond Heist. This great heist of 21st century took place in Antwerp, Belgium in February 2003. It was a robbery of about $100 million, including diamonds, gold, silver and other valuable jewelry. Although there is high security at Antwerp Diamond District, Leonardo Notarbartolo still managed to loot it successfully. The robber was living in the same building and he has won the trust of many people. He can enter the building as a tenant at any time. Also, he had access to the diamond vault because he also has his locker there. Moreover, there is a quite high security in the building that consists of the police force, 63 video cameras and a magnetic field outside the wall door. But still, the robbers had a clever plan and have done their homework very well before taking action. Furthermore, Leonardo has taken hundreds of photographs of every inch with a micro camera fixed in his pen. They made the exact copies of the keys and made perfect robbery in the world. Number 1. The Central Bank of Iraq robbery. You would not believe if that a robbery in history exists, where robbers only used a handwritten note instead of using explosive or guns. Qusay Hussein did it in 2003 and looted $920 million. It's the biggest bank robbery in the world that is done by only a piece of signed paper, including more than the entire average amount mentioned in the other 9 robberies. Surprising, right? On the 18th March, a note was handed to the bank governor by Saddam Hussein's son, Qusay Hussein, which shows Saddam Hussein signs it. The guy just walked into the bank and asked the manager that his dad wants the governor to give him the money as a security fee. Saddam Hussein was the head of security forces in Iraq. No one dared to say no to him, and the bank governor handed his son boxes of $100 stamped bills immediately, even the money was not his. So that's all for today's video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to see more interesting videos. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next videos.